I told you your dry eyes, your anxiety, your stubborn belly fat, and that strange loss of motivation might all trace back to one hormone no one bothered to check. And no, it's not estrogen, it's testosterone. Now, before you click away and think, I am not here for a libido talk, stay with me. Because testosterone in women is not about sex drive. It's about brain function, muscle preservation, metabolic strength, mood stability, breast cancer protection, and overall tissue integrity. And here's the part no one tells you. Testosterone starts declining in your late 20s, quietly. By the time you're in your 40s or 50s, you can be significantly lower than what your brain and your body actually require. And your labs may still say normal. So instead, you get told it's stress, it's aging, it's menopause, your labs look fine, but your body says otherwise. Let's talk about what testosterone in women really looks like, because it's probably not what you think. A woman comes in to see me. She's exercising, she's eating well, she's doing all the right things, but she says, I don't feel like myself anymore. She's not depressed, but she's flat. She's not exhausted, but she's not energized. She's not gaining massive weight, but her waist is thickening. She's lifting weights, but her muscle isn't responding. Her labs, normal. No one checks testosterone properly. Or if they do, they compare it to a 78-year-old reference range and call it fine. That is not optimization. That's just statistical survival. Testosterone has thousands, yes, thousands of functions. Low testosterone in women can show up as dry eyes that won't quit, burning mouth syndrome, recurrent urinary tract infections, and irritation, restless legs, pins and needles in your hands and feet, brain fog or poor cognition, loss of motivation, crying more easily, well, because testosterone is a mood protector, not building muscle, rising blood sugar despite clean eating. It doesn't scream, it erodes quietly. And because it's subtle, it gets dismissed. Not just by you, but by your doctor. Or your doctor hands you an antidepressant, making you believe that will solve the problem. But what it actually does is increase your risk for heart issues, osteoporosis, hair loss, and fatigue, swapping one problem for many problems. Wouldn't it just be simpler and smarter to replace your testosterone to the levels your body needs to have? And what I'm about to tell you next is the part most women are never told. Testosterone isn't just about how you feel today. It's about what your body is protecting tomorrow. Bone density, brain resilience, metabolic strength, muscle preservation, breast protection. This is why there's been a plethora of young women getting breast cancer. Because along with testosterone decreasing in our late 20s, women are also taking birth control pills that also decrease testosterone. What the heck? When testosterone declines, degeneration compounds silently. By the time it's obvious, ground has already been lost. That's why this matters earlier than most people think. If you're realizing no one has ever explained this to you clearly, I created something called the Testosterone Truth File. It breaks down what optimal really means, why normal range can be misleading, and common myths about testosterone in women, and what questions to ask your provider. It's free. The link is below because confusion keeps women stuck. Clarity gives you leverage. So, where does a woman's testosterone production even come from? About half comes from the ovaries. So, if you had ovary removal, even one, or a hysterectomy with oophorectomy, which is removal of the uterus and both ovaries, or maybe you just had natural ovarian decline, your testosterone likely dropped significantly. And yet, most conversations only focus on estrogen when the ovaries are in decline or removed. You don't restore physiology by replacing one third of the orchestra, meaning just estrogen. The other two thirds being progesterone and testosterone. You have to replace them all, or you have a random unsynchronized orchestra causing havoc instead of calm. If you're wondering whether your symptoms are hormone related and you don't want to guess, that's why I created Hormone Essentials. It evaluates the full hormone picture, not just one lab value. If you want clarity instead of trial and error, the link is below. Have you been told it's just aging? When did you know something felt off? Drop a comment if that's happened to you. And next, I'm breaking down why women's testosterone treatment was effectively blocked at the federal level. Click the video on the screen because once you understand the policy history, the entire conversation makes more sense.